I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. I got your wig and ha 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 ha. You're so upset and I could care less. Get out of my face. I got your wig and yes, you're still mad. Ooh, you're mad, bitch.
Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad.
First class in the sky, real hot.
You wanna have fun? You wanna have fun? You wanna have fun? You better spend funds.
Nani so banani, fly me to Milan. First class pussy, shit so bomb. I need a big dick, long like King Kong. A big, big tongue.
So Ashley, is my room gonna look like this? Or all the rooms
All of
look
our
like
rooms
this?
gonna look like this, though, right?
They're nice.
What's
That's
that
a no.
mean?
That's a no.
Have you seen them?
That's a no.
Have fun. You wanna have fun? You wanna have fun? You better spend funds.
I thought I was gonna be on this floor with you, Ashley. I'm feeling a certain way.
Are you being honest? Has it been Robin?
I didn't understand Robin's personal attack on me.
Honestly, I think that Karen did not like that Sharice was the one with the connections that
Robin,
put the group together.
that is not true.
That is the philanthropist. That is the true socialite in Potomac. I see you for who you are.
That is what it looks like to you, and I receive that, Robin, but that's your opinion, and
all
it's
that
wrong
dramatic
as you.
yesterday, that
it's
was
wrong
some
as
bullshit.
you. The way she did it, it was a venomous attack on me.
Thank you. When Robin was at her lowest, when she and Juan first got divorced, Sharice was very supportive and was there for her.
What is the status of your relationship with Juan? Juan and I, we are still living together. We're still raising our kids together. I like to say we function as a family. It really just works for us, but just as far as like actually being in a romantic relationship, we're not quite there yet. But neither one of us has ruled that out. We're just trying to continue to grow as individuals and to make sure our kids are straight. And then, you know, hopefully we'll at least start to make time for one another.
So you're saying there's no romance?
I mean, what do you consider romance?
You know, in the bedroom. Just saying. That's what they really want to know.
Sometimes.
You took my friends in this circle and you told them to look out, be careful, she's fake. I'm not fake. And what is fake is this wedding.
And I'm the one that's walking down the aisle again. When is your wedding?
After COVID, when's yours?
It will be soon. In a protected environment where loved ones can come together and wish each other well in a real wedding, in a real relationship.
Parents release form just like everybody else.
And gossip about the people that are sitting there.
Gossip is something that's not true, first of all.
Excuse me?
Ashley, how do you know it's true?
So the person who came into the restaurant is friends with a friend of mine, and apparently she knows Juan really well. And she said that her friend said she's been dating Juan.
Robin, are you in love with Juan? We all think so. I'm rooting for you guys. Oh, thank you. Tanglia Rivers. Oh, thank you. You know what? I think in love is a very strong, that's a very strong term, which I'm not at. But I do love him very much. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Please.
I mean, in love?
Please.
Like, if we were in love, then there wouldn't be a question about what the status of our relationship is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, simple, right?
All right, I'm about to run some errands.
Okay.
Get some. I'm too old for this. I'm tired of living like this.
When are you and Juan getting married?
Ooh, you know the answer. You have to watch the show to find out.
But it's not on the show this season.
No. we talk about it quite a bit.
Okay, well,
So you have to watch and find
That's a
out.
lot of talk.
Do you want it to be like that, though? Huh? Do you want to get back together? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't like share my life with somebody. If I didn't have Courtney Card, I'd be gone already. I want something more.
That look like somebody you know, right?
This is the funny thing.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Nah, you good. That look like somebody you know, right?
Yeah, that looks like. Let me
her.
see.
Yeah, and this man potentially has blue eyes, right?
She used to think she was sneaking out of town, going to restaurants. Bitch, we see you.
By herself?
With someone that wasn't ready.
I thought y'all squashed it.
Exactly.
What I care about is how Robin Dixon and Karen Huger decide to move on. To set boundaries, I think that, for me, I won't repeat rumors about you. I will only repeat facts about you. No, ma'am, it's not over.
It's not over.
Not
Okay,
over.
it's not over. Okay.
I realize my half of the pie that's in the refrigerator got 2 pieces now. Yeah, I cut it in half. I cut it in half right now. We're down to
Where
one
is
half
it?
of the half in the freezer. Let's be clear. We worked through it. There is great conversation between Robin and I. We banter back and forth. And the only person on this platform that makes no fucking sense is Robin Dixon.
Okay.
Can you all tell that she's obsessed with me, y'all? She is extremely obsessed with me, and you will see it in season 8.
Well, I'm going to switch gears here a minute. As a group collectively, if we're going to move together and move on, I can't ignore the elephant in the room between you and Candace.
You had your time. You've done your interviews. It's my turn. I haven't had these opportunities, and I'm going to take it now.
I will wait.
When we got to your room, and you go in there, you said, I only said yes because I thought my team was in there. When you opened the door and your team was not in there, why didn't you just say, hey, nobody's in here. I thought they were in here. We can have this conversation later or in the hallway.
And that's what I talked about. That's it. And that went on for, it was like 10, 12 minutes maybe. And then she did say, we've been talking for a while. Can you see if they're ready? And I said, absolutely. And I went to go check. And as I was walking out the door, there was somebody right there coming to get her anyway. And that was that.
That evening, you said to me, Chris, hey, can you do me a favor? And I said, sure. And you said, can we talk? And I said, sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And then you said, well, can we go to your room? And I said, fine. Now, you told your wife that I asked you to go to my room, and that's not true.
I said, Giselle, can we talk? And she said, yeah, let's go to my room.
So she suggested going to your room?
99% sure that that's how that went down.
That's not true at all.
And again, we can agree to disagree right there. Whatever it is, you feel how you feel. I'm not discounting your feelings. You still have not told me what I did.
I'm getting there.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
You've had 10 months.
Candace and I are where we need to be, which is, I know who she is. I see who she is. And, I wish her the best. I wish her and her husband the best.
Chris, and I have explained that, and it is because of the DMs to Ashley. And then I felt like, okay, this is a whole lot.
DMs, replying to a comment on social media because it's social media.
So on Saturday when I woke up, I opened my Instagram and Chris had DM'd me at 2:40 in the morning. I didn't understand the circumstances. I didn't know that was your job at the time.
Fair.
Okay. I don't know the context. 2:42 in the morning, he worked there.
He was still at work.
Okay, I didn't know any of that.
You didn't slide in her DM. You responded to a story.
Right.
Right? That's the difference.
Exactly. I
There's a
didn't
difference.
search and DM and
Right.
She knew that I had DM'd, replied to a story on social media about Ashley.
It's a very important distinction, by the way.
It is.
Yeah. Like DMing is personal message out of your way. Replying to a story is just like, oh shit, like you're here, like you should have let me know. Boom. Done, over with. And
what
you
I
think
said,
you're friends too. Like Candace has known Ashley for how many years? You know Ashley. Like you think that you're safe just being like, oh yeah, you were at this bar, like you should have let me know. Like you could have popped in, I would have set you up at the table, whatever the fuck you were gonna do. And
want the real story
it
on
just
that?
spins absolutely, yeah.
We really, really do.
So a lot of people are very like, Ashley isn't friends with Candace. Why would you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Flashback season 6, Chesapeake. After the dinner incident, right? Where Ashley and I are having a conversation. Candace kind of butts into the conversation and I kind of get upset with Candace and then I leave. That night we go back to the house. Everybody else has gone to bed. It's Candace, Ashley, Karen, and myself. Sitting there drinking, hanging out, no cameras, just us, real talk. And Ashley, she says something to me that kind of resonates in the sense that like, it's like, Chris, it's a show, while, we're being real and everything, like some stuff, obviously it's exaggerated in the moment or whatever, but just let it go. Let Candace be her own person. And I took that to heart and I was like, you know what? I'm seeing Ashley as a real person in this moment. I'm hearing what you're saying. Got it. And so I start to let things go. Then we get to the reunion. After the reunion, Ashley, I think she might have had one or two friends there. Candace, myself, Candace's entire glam team, Wendy, Eddie, and Wendy's entire glam team. We all go out to a bar. We're getting drunk. We're hanging out, having a good time. Shut the bar down. Move on. That's the end of the season. Candace and Ashley go to New York Fashion Week. They're at a Telfar party. They hang out, have a great time. So I'm thinking everything is like friendly and we're moving past all of this. And then we get to season 7 at the Spring Fling. And every single housewife, Karen, Giselle, Robin, Charisse, Wendy, Mia, all come up to me at that party and they all say, oh, I hear you got a new job, or congratulations, oh, you're at this place. Everybody knew that I was at that hotel.
Mm-hmm.
There was a conversation, I don't know if they're going to show it at the reunion because I mentioned it at the reunion, but I know for a fact it was Robin, Charisse, and Giselle. I thought Ashley was there. She says that she wasn't. That could be true. Again, I don't remember, but they were all saying, oh, yeah, we used to go up there and party all the time, blah, blah, blah. And I said, come by anytime. Like, I'm there, whatever. And so, yeah, I'm off of work. I'm at home waiting for Candace to land because it was Grammy weekend again. And I'm waiting for her to land in Vegas. And that's when I see it and I respond. And she was like, oh, I didn't know that you worked there and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and so we're at the reunion. I'm like, so was it the text message? Because that was past tense. Like, I didn't say, come now.
Yeah.
This was past tense. Or was it the time? She's like, well, it was the time. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Because on November 11th, I did the same thing where I commented on one of your stories where you're dancing with your Corona and your baby, and you responded at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's selective. It's
And she
picking
was like,
and
well, it was the context.
One of the reasons I didn't want to apologize is because it makes it look as if I'm wrong. And that's
I feel to this day. I felt like in that moment it was a wrong situation. I felt uncomfortable.
It's a
I'm
wrong
entitled
situation, and he
to
was wrong.
my
Are two different
feelings.
things. You could have called me, and you didn't because you
No.
wanted to wait for an
No.
opportunity to do it on a platform
That's not
that would
true.
cause the most hurt to someone who has never
That's
been
not
anything
true.
but kind to you, and that is what.
That's not
that is
true.
what.
You know, it's unfortunate, but you know, I never felt like Candace is a fun girl. Like, you can go out with her, you can have fun, you can kiki, but then like to have like a real hardcore relationship with her and for you to expect that she's going to be an adult, like have adult conversations. I've just never gotten that from her.
Looking back on the dance studio moment, do you wish you approached that whole Chris situation differently, knowing that it would eventually result in the kind of like demise of your friendship?
I approached that situation. I thought about that. I approached it very, I chose all my words carefully. I didn't add any like extra drama and hot sauce and tea to it, which I know how to do very well. And I didn't do that because we were friends. Now we're no longer friends. So I can get to the tea and the nitty gritty of it all.
Like, obviously I went through a lot this season. Never expected me to be the center of attention for a majority of the season. Obviously not the whole season, but you know what's really weird is as the husbands on the show, like, we expect to get some shit, right? I mean, somebody's always in the mix for whatever, but when it's untrue, it's hurtful, it's damaging, and we don't have the platform that these women do, right? Nobody's booking Chris to go on whatever podcast or interview, right? Bravo and NBC Universal, they have PR. They're promoting their show. They're promoting the women because it's housewives, right?
Yeah.
It's housewives. And that's cool. And you get a lot of people, it's housewives, it's not house husbands.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
And I said this at the reunion. Ray said it at the reunion. Eddie said it at the reunion. We are here to support our wives. If you don't want to hear from us, don't talk about us.
And I feel like that when Candace is in the room, you're much quieter.
I'm
There's really
totally fine.
nothing to
I'm
face.
totally fine.
Oh.
I mean, there
Okay, here we go.
She does not want to acknowledge me because she thinks that if she doesn't speak to me, then I will disappear. But my black ass is still sitting here. So there's that. Yes.
What's going on? Since Mia is here,
what I do?
Wendy's mother did on social Oh, put you
Yeah,
on
I have it verbatim.
Call the police now. Give them a warning.
Get her.
I'm going to be in jail. No problem.
Is Mia coming? I want to make sure so we get prepared with more drinks and I can get my raincoat from the car.
There's no witchcraft there.
When I read that, I did interpret that she was sending me to the Holy Ghost fire.
During pickleball, Nneka kept on saying, your mom said she's gonna put my name on a shrine, she's gonna do this, she's gonna do that.
And she submitted my name to a shrine. And threatening to send my in-laws' name to a shrine.
It was never about Nneka.
Nice try. Nice try. It was not a fight between friends. Ivy told my in-law that Wendy was upset that I had allegedly used her name, and I'm telling people that she and I are friends, to be amongst a social circle.
It seemed like her sister and her mom were trying to prevent me from like interacting with these women.
Maybe instead of them to see you as a fellow Nigerian, they're seeing you as a Nigerian that maybe want to take somebody's spot.
So if that's the case, that's really disappointing and alarming.
Got it. Which is incorrect. Okay. I met her at an event, but I've never said that she and I are friends because I don't know her. I met her in passing.
Okay, got it.
You knew exactly who I was.
Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her.
I didn't know you. I still don't know you.
Where did all the hatred come from?
The hatred came from her sister communicating that I'm a clout chaser. I'm jealous of you. Everything under the sun. So you went and told her sister and her mama that I was on the show and they were mad.
Her and my sister were friends. They're no longer friends.
As of April 7th, when your mom threatened shrines on people. And that's where she puts the names of people.
What? She's doing voodoo on you?
This woman put a hex on this. And then she says that we should ask about her in the DMV.
Ask about who?
Wendy's mom and her shrine and her prayers, and check on those people who I've prayed against and see how they're doing. They're not doing well.
Is this normal? Okay.
Because culturally, like, we're supposed to be sisters, you know?
This is like so creepy. I've had a lot of going on in my life, and I'm starting to think that Wendy's mother put a hex on me.
She did.
That she prayed against me. She threw my name somewhere.
I was under the impression with this whole conversation that you didn't really know her.
I mean, that's my sister's friend. That's my
But she said she
honored
honored
her at your daughter's party.
Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad?
Yeah, so she is the older sister Ivy that's been contacting my husband's cousin because she's been friends with him for like 13 years. Honored her at your daughter's party.
Were you there?
Her.
Or were you still in LA smoking crack?
Crack? Because that's what I smell. Be careful with the allegations, honey. Nobody's smoking crack over here.
No way.
That it's because of drugs?
No. Now, I grant you, I partied. But there have been times when I know I was going through a lot of emotional stress and my eating habits were awful.
Whitney dying, crack rehab fails.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight.
We shouldn't put out like drug accusations out on the floor. Unless it's true.
Let's not put out any allegations. Let's be clear.
But she
Let's not
backed
put
up
out any allegations.
Okay.
We'll have dinner and we'll just try to keep it light.
As a group collectively, if we're gonna move together and move on, enough is enough.
Rabiana, Tapiana, Strapiana, Daikiana. Rabiana, Miss Dyke, the Daikiana. Miss Rabiana, Miss Dyke, Rabiana, Tapiana, Strapiana, Daikiana. Rabiana, Tapiana, Miss Strapiana, the Daikiana. Miss Rabiana, Miss Dyke, Rabiana, Tapiana, Strapiana, Daikiana.
day was overwhelming.
Yes.
Like,
It is. It's
that's
incredibly
crazy.
defamatory. It's incredibly defamatory.
She should apologize for that.
She's not going to because she's upset about the scenario and her mom. But Candace, let me tell you something.
You all are a
That's why it was
small
shocking
community.
because that's not.
And you
this
all
is not
should be coming
that's not a
together.
cultural thing. When her sister was calling, the mama said, "I have a shrine." And for her to admit that any conversation like that transpired, would admit that her mom consults with the shrine or like has interaction with the shrine, like who can admit that?
So in the trailer, Wendy, we saw a new cast member, Nneka, is coming for your mom and said that she's submitting names to shrines. What shrines, what names, what does this all mean? Can you unpack this for us?
No, I can't because I pray to my blood and Savior Jesus Christ, and so does my mom. And if you get a copy of my memoir, which I released last year, Tears of My Mother, the story of my legacy Nigerian, I talk about how growing up, my mom didn't have much to give us as a single mother, but what she did give us was the power of prayer. And as a woman who is so devout in her faith, her Catholic upbringing, to have such malicious accusations accused of her really is disheartening, and it's sad that it's coming from someone who is a fellow Nigerian to use what I call xenophobic tropes that as immigrants we are often, grew up with when we were younger, and it's hurtful. But I wish her well. I hope she got the attention she was craving.
Can I just say too that when you meet Miss Susan, she emits.
Oh yeah. I feel like we know her just from seeing her on TV.
The Holy Spirit. You could never think anything else of her except that she is a down home regular mom that wants to protect her family.
So where do we stand with the new cast member right now? Is she here at BravoCon, or will you be talking to her?
I think she's here. I think we're all here. I did see her from afar. I don't like to jump the gun. I had a lot of issues with the way that she came at Wendy, and especially the way that she came at Wendy's mother, but I don't really know her. I don't know her. So I'm over here on the side just watching, and I would really love to see her properly reconcile with Wendy.
What I have found is that sometimes with newer housewives, they want to assert themselves. And for me, it's clear that she came in with an agenda. And that's okay because the fans have spoken.
I love these ladies.
I'm a hex girl, and I'm gonna put a spell on you. Y'all need to stop playing with Wendy's mama, okay? I don't think that lady is a witch, but she needs to stop bleaching. I do know that, because that bitch was... Oh, hold on. I don't mean to disrespect your mama, Wendy. Okay, hold on. Your mother was a beautiful chocolate sister, and now she's almost my complexion. I'm kind of a light bright in this bitch, and your mother, okay, I'm getting off track in this thing, and I don't want her doing no voodoo on me. And I'm not saying that your mama is a voodoo priestess. I'm just saying they saying your mama is a voodoo priestess. And if she is a voodoo priestess or doing voodoo or witchcraft, I don't want her doing it upon me, because I'm talking about her bleaching is what I'm trying to say. But again, I don't think that she is a witchy poo. She don't give me witchy poo vibes. She ain't Beyonce.
Bitches is mad.
First class in the sky, real high.
You wanna have fun? You wanna have fun? You wanna have fun? You better spend funds.
Nani so banani, fly me to Milan. First class pussy, shit so bomb. I need a big dick, long like King Kong. A big, big tongue, the dong, the ding dong.
You wanna have fun? You wanna have fun? You better spend funds.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.